Hello.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Feeling like fall again?
It is. It's really nice out there.
Lovely.
Yeah.
We're enjoying it. Yeah.
It's just refreshing when you walk outside in the morning,
No,
get
it
that
is
cool little
nice.
breeze. I mean,
Even the afternoon yesterday wasn't too bad.
yeah, it's when the clouds rolled in a little bit and kind of took care of some of the sun
Pretty nice.
for a bit.
Will you hand me that iPad,
Yes,
please,
ma'am.
sir? Or Surface. I don't want to offend the machine.
Actually, can I switch with you? 'Cause this one.
Here we go.
Not working.
What?
Can I switch with you? This keyboard is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you.
There we go. Hello. Adam Vance! Hi!
What's up, Adam? How you doing?
Adam Vance used to be a photographer here, and then he left us. Broke our hearts. Miss you.
You're up early.
I know. Well, he's here in Florida.
Oh, are you here
He's,
working the
He's working Jacksonville.
Okay. Good morning.
You know, Jacksonville's really close to Tampa if you felt like making a road trip. Just saying.
Choose only the concerts that fit your schedule and your wallet. Just $25 a ticket when you buy 3 or more concerts. In Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Clearwater, mix and match classical and house concerts like Ray Charles, Motown and Beyond, and Mozart's Jubilee.
Yeah, I bet you are really busy. I bet they have. How long are you going to be out there? Maybe you don't even know.
Cancer couldn't care less about her dreams. It isn't rooting for her to finish her degree. And won't lose any sleep if she can't start a family.
Ashley, I am ready. Why are you worried? Wasn't me stiff that's in there.
She can count on doing well. At Moffitt Cancer Center, the courage of our patients
Set.
inspires us to give them every possible option for beating cancer and living life on their
5, 4,
Moffitt Cancer
3.
Center. Your courage
two.
inspires ours.
Well, good morning. We are coming up on the 6 o'clock hour. Let me get you out the door. We'll start by talking temperatures. It is gorgeous out there. Nice crisp fall feel with most of us. Starting off with temperatures in the 80s. We do expect to climb into the 70s over the next couple of hours. But it's going to be a pretty slow climb into the 80s throughout the day today, and that's because we're going to see a whole lot of cloud cover. Now, limited rain chances for today, but we could see a few stray showers popping up. We'll talk about when we get some more sunshine in the forecast, and of course, we'll look ahead to that all-important weekend forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Hot spots at 6 o'clock on your Tuesday. I'm Road Warrior Hillary Sal. Good morning, Pinellas County. If you're about to head out the door, there is an accident on 118th Avenue North at 31st Corridor. This is blocking 2 eastbound lanes there. That's just west of 275. And in Hillsborough County in Tampa, I'm still on top of an accident on Hillsborough Avenue, blocking a lane in the westbound direction at Hines Avenue North. Now, there is an issue on the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. I'll bring that to you in less than 10 minutes and have drive times for you on your interstates.
Good Tuesday morning to you. Welcome to 10 News This Morning. I'm Allison Croft.
And I'm Ian Wrights. The Bucks get a big win on the road, all thanks to an unlikely hero in the final seconds.
Major political players are in Florida today campaigning ahead of tomorrow's voter registration deadline.
And Emerald Morrow joins us live in Lakeland this morning, where a little girl who was kidnapped from her home is expected to be returned today. Number 4-year-old Rebecca Lewis had been taken all over the southeast over the past couple of days. That's before a nurse spotted her in a hospital parking lot in Memphis, Tennessee.
10 News reporter Emerald Morrow is live in Lakeland this morning where the girl was taken. Emerald, when do we expect her to be back home?
Okay.
Okay.
huge relief for the family this morning. I'm over on Line 4 in Lakeland this morning. 6:02 is the time, and right now evacuations are underway in parts of North Carolina. That's because a dam is reportedly on the verge of bursting. Take a look at some of this video from the state, and you can see all of the devastation they're dealing with. Crews spent the night going from door to door in Fayetteville, making sure that no one is left behind. On Monday, the president signed a disaster declaration for 10 counties in the state. They were hit hardest by Hurricane Matthew and the flooding that followed. More than 1 million homes and businesses are still without power in the Carolinas, Georgia, and here in Florida as cleanup continues across the southeast. And Hurricane Matthew may have hit Florida's east coast pretty hard, but there is some good news to report. It may not have affected the state's multi-million-dollar citrus industry. Growers expect only minor damage from the hurricane. They say they should see minimal dropping of the fruit in the estimated 35,000 acres of St. Lucie and Indian River counties.
Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump will be here in Florida over the next couple of days, and the stakes are high. Clinton is leading in the polls as Trump continues to lose support within his own party. Hannah Daniels has more on the Republicans denouncing the candidates.
Donald Trump spent the day in the crucial state of Pennsylvania, warning supporters of a potentially rigged election.
We have to make sure that this election is not stolen from us.
Threatening new attacks against Bill and Hillary Clinton.
If they want to release more texts saying inappropriate things, we'll continue to talk about doing inappropriate things.
It's not, they're like, do it. You can do anything.
Support for the Republican nominee hit a new low yesterday in the wake of the Access Hollywood tape. House Speaker Paul Ryan told GOP colleagues he would no longer defend Trump. RNC Chair Reince Priebus is standing by him. Fresh off Sunday's fiery debate, Clinton held her largest rally yet in Ohio, making the case to millennials not to vote for Trump.
He is an equal opportunity insulter if there ever was one. That is not what we are in America.
The Democratic nominee also faced more setbacks yesterday. WikiLeaks released more emails illegally obtained from Clinton campaign chair John Podesta's email account. The new batch reportedly shows top Clinton advisors discussing how to spin her positions on a variety of subjects, including the Keystone Pipeline and her email scandal. Hannah Daniels, CBS News.
Clinton campaigns in Miami with Al Gore today, and Bill Clinton will be in Safety Harbor this evening. Trump will be in Lakeland tomorrow afternoon. Now, if you haven't registered to vote, you have a little more time to do so. A judge ordered the Florida voter registration deadline to be extended until tomorrow. Florida Democrats filed a lawsuit asking for an extension because so many Floridians evacuated ahead of Hurricane Matthew.
6:05 is the time, and after today, big changes could be coming to the Polk County school system. The school board's going to look at 2 new plans. The first would add 3 magnet programs. The other would enhance 2 existing programs at local schools. Polk County has a $12 million grant from the U.S. Department of Education to make that possible. Now, the board's also going to consider allowing 3 new charter schools to open in the area.
Right now, dozens of firefighters are battling a wildfire in popular wine country of Napa, California. Several families are being forced out of their homes. At last check, the fire scorched at least 45 acres, and it's only 20% contained. Firefighters are getting help from water-dropping helicopters and planes dropping fire retardant. And take a look at this. Crews spent hours battling several small brush fires that started along an interstate near the San Fernando Valley area. You can see just how close the fires are to people driving that smoke so close to the interstate. Fire investigators are trying to figure out if someone was setting these fires on purpose.
All right, so 6:06 is the time. I've got a strong warning to tell you about from Samsung today. If you have a Samsung Galaxy Note 7, you need to turn your phone off right now. Samsung and federal regulators say you need to turn off the device since the phones, including the replacement ones, are overheating when charged. Samsung recalled 2.5 million phones and has replaced the lithium batteries. So this comes as the company asked all carrier and retail partners to stop sales or exchanges of those phones. All right, so in case you missed it, the Tampa Bay Bucks, they played in front of a national audience. It was Monday Night Football. This was a good one, an exciting game that came down to the last couple of seconds.
Yeah, the team faced the Panthers in Charlotte without quarterback Cam Newton. The game was tied at 14 in the fourth quarter. The Bucks had a chance to take the lead with a field goal. With about 3.5 minutes left, kicker Roberto Aguayo misses a 46-yard field goal. He gets another chance, though, from 38 yards, and he nails it with time running out. There it is, and there's your win. Bucks win 17-14. They are now 2-3 heading into a bye week.
That was a good end of the game when it came down to that.
Yeah, kept Bucks fans on the edge of their seats going into right down to the end of the game.
Good kind of moving forward with the season, get another win in that column, and just keep plugging along.
We like to see it. A Hollywood actress is arrested during a protest. That story's coming up at 6:13.
Also, a surfer attacked by a shark, and this happened in a fairly unlikely place. We're going to tell you more about that coming up after the break.
6:08 is the time on your Tuesday. Here's your bridge update as we pick up for rush hour. The Sunshine Skyway Bridge does still have a high wind advisory, so if you're in a large vehicle, especially make sure you are going way below the speed limit here. Your drive time is still just 17 minutes, though, from Pinellas Point Drive down to 75 in Manatee County. Let's go live to the Howard Franklin Bridge. This is where we'll see morning rush hour pickup first. But we're not really seeing delays just yet. Your drive time across is 6 minutes. Coming up in less than 10 minutes, I'll have some hot spots for you.
And we are looking ahead to a fantastic day all around the Bay Area, all across Central Florida. It will be a bit on the cloudy side, but aside from that, enjoy these nice, comfortable temperatures we're going to be seeing everywhere from the beaches to our inland spots today. We will get some more sunshine in the forecast to talk about that coming up in about 7 minutes from now. But first, let's get a look at Storm Tracker 10.
Road Warrior Traffic Update is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan.
Oh, goodness, I don't know why I'm yawning.
Tow trucks can't just come in and haul it away. It's a tamper that won't even knew existed until an investigative story.
Thank you, Becky. Got some purple on today. Thank you, thank you.
Our stories can pass the same rule, helping to keep
I'll send you certain promo key.
Okay.
one government regulation that actually makes sense. Investigations that really make a difference. 10 News.
You're adopting a real heavy or a crease. Do you have leg scar, restless legs, with bulging leg veins? Any one of these can be related to vein disease, which can lead to more difficult problems. At United Vein Centers, we treat vein disease with special measures. The treatment is covered by Medicare and most health insurance.
It was such a relief to finally feel like my legs were normal again.
Don't wait. Right after today, we got free vein screening at one of our Tampa Bay locations. Visit UnitedVeinCenters.com.
Okay. The bear attack. Okay.
I have to go to the chroma key.
I know. I need some more coffee. I'm going to run in and grab some here in the next break. I normally have had like almost 3 cups, but I'm behind this morning.
2 Wisconsin parents are being charged after they left their child alone to go out and pull a clown prank. Check out this dashcam video. This is of that man and woman in full clown makeup. Officers say they were chasing after police last Friday night. We don't know how old the child is, but both parents have been arrested and charged with child neglect.
It's just an odd story.
Yes.
I mean, all right, so we've got another story to share with you. This is a remarkable story of survival this morning. A man's recovering in the hospital after encountering 2 bears, and one of the bears attacked him. Here's what happened. The 53-year-old hiker encountered the first bear in the Angeles National Forest on a trail near Los Angeles. Wildlife officials say that once he locked eyes with the animal, another bear came out and knocked down the victim. Now, thankfully, the hiker only suffered some cuts and scratches. He did suffer a puncture wound, but wildlife officials have been searching for the bear. At this point, they have not had any luck. And new at 6 o'clock this morning, the Virgin actress Shailene Woodley has been released from jail after being arrested for taking part in a protest. This protest was over the Dakota Access Pipeline. The 24-year-old was part of a demonstration on behalf of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe, which calls the pipeline, quote, destructive. On Sunday, a federal appeals court removed an injunction that stopped work on that project. All right, so typically when you hear about shark attacks, you normally think here in Florida or in California. But on Monday, a surfer was attacked just off the coast of Oregon.
Yes, this is very, very rare. 2 surfers went out on the waters of Indian Beach when one of them saw the other go under. They both managed to make it back to shore where people on the beach called 911. Right now, a makeshift sign warns beachgoers of possible shark sightings. There have only been about 25 shark sightings since 1900 in this area, of these shark attacks.
Yeah, it's very rare.
It's very rare for this to happen, but he had just a couple of injuries, but he should be okay.
He should be all right. Yeah, 2013 was the last one. So again,
Yeah.
you see the time in between that attack. And but yeah, like you
Not
mentioned,
something you think about.
no, he's going to be recovering, and hopefully he's doing just fine.
Yeah. Let's get over to road warrior Hillary Zala right now. She is watching the roadways for us. Traffic's starting to pick up out there.
It really is. So we're at almost 6:15 on our Tuesday morning, and Del Mason Highway is our first hotspot for morning rush hour. We're already starting to see delays as you head south towards Hillsborough Avenue down to 33 miles per hour here. So your drive time is 19 minutes, and that is from the Veterans Expressway interchange down to 275. Other than that, the interstates are actually looking pretty good across Hillsborough County. In Pasco County, I do also have an update for you along US 301. The accident is clear here just after the US 98 bypass. For the past couple of hours, northbound lanes were shut down. Good thing is, now that we're getting into rush hour, they were able to get that all clear for you. Let's go live to Site 10 and check out I-4 just west of Kathleen Road. Good morning, Polk County. Now, good thing for you, it has been so quiet. I just got a report from FHP, no accidents right now and no delays along the I-4 corridor. Your drive time is 15 minutes, and that's from Polk Parkway over to 75 in Tampa. So as you travel through Plant City along I-4, things are in the green. Now, in Pinellas County, here's where we're dealing with an issue. It's along 118th Avenue North. You can see we are delayed here because 2 lanes are blocked in the eastbound direction right at 31st Court. Now, that's just west of 275. So you're down to 23 miles per hour. I do know that the tow truck is here, so hopefully they're able to get this cleared in the next 30 minutes or so. Otherwise, this yellow, you'll start to see that in the red. This is a very busy road for rush hour. Sarasota and Manatee County is good morning to you. Your bridges between Palmetto and Bradenton and Manatee County are still in the green, and I-75 is also still looking good. All of that construction at University Parkway overnight has cleared. The right lane was blocked there. Now, if you have any problems on the roads, be sure to send me an email. I'm your road warrior, and I'll help you with any traffic safety issues, or if you just have questions about Tampa Bay traffic, you can email me at roadwarrior@wtsp.com.
All right, out to a nice quiet start this morning. A little bit more cloud cover out there, but we'll get some breaks from time to time. It won't be completely clouded over, but not nearly as much sunshine as we saw yesterday. Same holds true everywhere from the beaches to our inland areas. Expect more clouds and sunshine for today, but still overall a really nice day. And look at our numbers where we're starting off once again in the 60s this morning. We're at 66 down Newport Richey, 67 Clearwater, and even that 71 in St. Petersburg right now. You're not looking so bad, and we're only going to heat up into the mid-80s. Again, big benefit from that extra cloud cover. We're going to see northeast winds right at the surface. They're going to be coming out of the southwest in the higher levels. So that's why we have kind of two decks. We've got the high, thin clouds up top, and then those thicker clouds closer to the ground there. And those low clouds could bring some isolated shower chances back into the forecast. And when I say isolated shower chances, I don't mean big heavy downpours with this. We're going to see some sprinkles moving through from time to time, but most of the green that you see here, that's actually going to be rain that evaporates before it actually hits the ground. But it's a pattern we're going to see over the next couple of days, so it's why we're going to have anywhere from a 10 to about a 20% chance of showers in the forecast. Winds today, especially if you're driving across the bridges, take note, it is a little bit gusty out there. We'll see some gusts up around 20, maybe as high as 25 miles per hour right along the coast, and then those will die down a little bit overnight, but still breezy through Wednesday into Thursday as well, and then those winds do relax a little bit as we look ahead to the weekend. I want to talk briefly about Tropical Storm Nicole. Winds are at 60 miles per hour. The only landmass this is likely to impact is Bermuda. This is no threat to Florida or anywhere across the mainland U.S. The moisture starts coming back already today. We're going to start seeing these dew points creep up just a little bit, but it's below that 70-degree mark. In most areas, if you're not in Florida, you think 65, that's kind of a cutoff for, wow, it feels really muggy. For us, we're so used to 75 that 65 is actually going to feel pretty good. So it's not going to be super soupy, and we're not going to see those 90-degree temperatures along with it to make it feel really yucky out. So actually, we're looking ahead to a pretty nice week. 84 today for your high. It's actually going to feel close to 84 because, again, we don't have that soupy air really in place. A little bit more sunshine tomorrow, but there will be times where it is a little bit gloomy, it is a little bit gray, and there's those 10% chance of showers, similar to what we're seeing today. It's just that we stay kind of clouded in between there. Up to around a 20% on Thursday. That's about as high as we see, with the exception of maybe a couple extra showers on Sunday, but both days this weekend are looking real nice. Hey, as you're on the road, make sure you check out our 10 Weather radio partners in Tampa Bay. Catch us on Magic 94.9 and the Dump. We're 5.5 FM. On Sarasota Talk Radio, listen to WSRQ 106.9 FM and your 10 Weather in Spanish on Madison 92.5.
All right, so you can now start using Facebook at work without a second boss. We're going to tell you what that's about coming up right after the break.
And celebrating Halloween Florida style, the pumpkin carving contest that will have you seeing the presidential candidates in a whole new way. Remember to take us with you as you head out the door this morning. Just download our 10 News app. You can get on your iPad, your cell phone, or your laptop.
All right, let's go out to St. Pete for you this morning. It is Tuesday, 6:20 is the time. Loving the temperature, 68 degrees. Just a great start to the day. We're glad you're with us here on 10 News this morning.
You're probably making people sick. Marie grabbed you.
All right, so cup number 3. Here we go.
Yeah. Maybe someday.
Professionalism, integrity, and respect are the foundation of how Florida faith.
Oh, 10 words that are going to make you sound smarter at work. I think I need to start using these.
What are they?
They are
Your nuclear deal with Iran puts them on a path to get nuclear weapons, and everyone supports it. Iran took America's power.
caustic.
Okay.
That means sarcastic in a scathing and bitter way. Caustic. Idiosyncrasy. Paradoxical. Beleaguer. I don't know how to say that one. Exacerbate. You are exacerbating the problem.
Oh, I use that word all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Didactic.
Not a lot. So
Innocuous.
What are these words supposed to be?
10 words you should use to sound smarter at work.
Oh, okay.
Innocuous.
Okay, I do that a fair amount.
Parsimonious.
Never.
I am not parsimonious.
What does that even mean?
It means unwilling to spend money or use resources.
Oh, parsimonious?
Parsimonious.
Okay.
Bloviate.
What?
Bloviate, to talk at
Like to
length,
talk.
especially in a...
Okay.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
What are you, a vocab kid?
No. I've heard that one.
You've never
Like
used
when
that.
somebody
A
goes on
plum?
and on and on. I don't use that, but I've heard.
A plum, self-confidence or assurance.
Okay.
That's it.
What was the last one?
A plum,
What's that mean?
self-confidence or assurance, especially when in a demanding situation.
Word of the day.
So
I used to have a word of the day
everyone
calendar.
work one
I
of
love
those
the
words
word of
in
the day
today
calendar.
while you're at
Calendar.
work, and you're going to
I
sound
should get one
smart.
of those again.
Well, we've got a new year coming up in a few
I know.
months, so we should
I think
do
I'm
that.
going to do that. Did you ever have those word of the day calendar?
I love those.
No.
I had one of those. It was awesome.
I love those.
I'd
And then
always
you try to use them?
I would try to, and you know.
And then I had one where it was like, I think it was in French, like you learned a new French word every day or
Wow.
something like that.
This is just.
This was just like an English
yeah,
vocab
just-
word. I had one of those too.
You love all day brunch. You don't love that you can't get all your favorites. But now you can get more of what you love. So you can find something else to not love. Like hearing the sound of your own voice.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So this is kind of frustrating. 41 million people have had their identities stolen, and another 49 million know somebody who has. The new report from Bankrate.com also shows that 42% of us don't regularly check our credit reports. 28% says their online passwords are mostly the same.
All right, so you can start using Facebook's newest tool. This is something we told you about a couple of weeks back. Facebook Workplace, it's ad-free and it's not connected to existing Facebook accounts, so you won't be caught up with baby photos and political chatter. The tool comes with a group chat tool along with live video and news feeds, much like the regular Facebook page you may already use. All right, so this is definitely October here in Florida, so we've got a different pumpkin carving contest to show you this morning, something you probably only could do here in the state of Florida.
Yes, of course you do it underwater, right? Creative artists of all ages went down under to create the perfect pumpkin. The winner was a jack-o'-lantern representing undecided voters. It has large round eyes and outstretched hands symbolizing who should we vote for. Hillary Clinton and Donald Trumpkin also joined the festivities.
I love watching this video. Every year they do this down in the
really
Keys,
cool.
Yeah.
and it's just kind of cool to see.
That's kind of a scary looking image right there, but
Just in case you need some ideas.
So are they actually carving them underneath the water, or do
I
they?
believe so.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Yeah,
Very
it's
cool.
just a Florida Keys thing. I mean, only in the Keys.
Yeah, very
there
cool.
you go.
There is an accident this morning along 118th Avenue in Pinellas County, and it is causing some big delays already. We're also about to go up in the air with Sky 10 to get you some live looks at our hotspots.
All right, and we are off to a great start this morning. Use some carefulness, that's not a word, some caution if you're driving across the bridges this morning. It is a little bit breezy out there, but aside from that, no rain to disrupt your commute. We'll talk about when we're going to see some changes to our forecast coming up, though, in a few minutes.
Also coming up, 10 Investigates is helping you get a full night of sleep after looking into loud and early morning garbage pickup trucks.
Got that story for you. Plus, we are live streaming until 7 o'clock this morning. So hop on Facebook. We'd love to chat with you. You can search for Allison Croft or Ian Wrights, the 10 News WTSP page as well. And we're going to be chatting here for the next half an hour or so. And let's take you out live to Bradenton this morning. Quiet, calm start. You heard Ashley mention it's 6:25 for you. We are at 68 degrees. Good morning.
I thought it was
Oh,
over
you're
there.
like the cutest thing ever.
What did you do?
Waving in the wrong direction.
All right.
I just waved in the wrong direction.
We're
You
like-
guys are over here. Good morning.
We're like, oh, let's wave, and Hillary's
I didn't know.
Hey, it's all good.
so funny.
Oh my god.
Is it? I'm so tired I don't even know what's a word when I'm saying an actual word. Carefulness? Carefulishness? I don't know what I said. I'm tired. It's Tuesday. Tuesday's my worst, cognitive day.
Tuesdays are tough.
They are.
I thought you didn't like Mondays.
No, I feel the worst on Mondays, but my
Oh.
brain doesn't operate on Tuesdays.
Oh,
It's a very weird cycle of issues.
yeah.
What's the hardest day of the week for you guys? Mondays, Tuesdays?
I mean, Mondays are bad.
Yeah. Mondays are. I feel good on Mondays.
You've still got a little bit of a high
feel-
from the
I mean,
weekend,
'cause
I think.
I
No,
got-
you don't.
Well, I got more sleep. You know, like you catch up on sleep a lot of the times over the weekend.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes.
I feel worse on Monday. Like, I feel more awake, but I feel like my mouth is moving faster than my brain today. Because, I've said things, and I'm like, that didn't make sense, I don't think.
Like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute, yeah.
Thursdays, worst day of the week for me. Always has
Absolutely.
been.
Yeah.
Thursdays
Yep.
are horrible.
On Like the early morning shift or just?
Early morning shift.
Yeah.
Because even when I did it in Knoxville, it was
That was
still
a hard
the
day.
worst day.
Well, because it's the whole week of not sleeping is catching up to you, and you don't have that Friday high yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you're
So
so
that's the
close to
worst.
Friday. You're
But
like
but
almost
you're not there.
But it's, yeah.
Friday, like, even if you're exhausted, there's like, you know what? It's just a few more hours. You can power through.
45.
I'm going. Marie's so demanding. It's like, get in your spot, do your forecast, toss to this, go here, change your battery. I did change my battery, see, and I started to leave it lying down like Bobby does, so I remember. That's actually a good little trick.
So we're covering the cost of well testing and providing all of
22 seconds? That is specific.
If you have any questions,
22.
contact us.
15.
Or online. Thank you.
Guess what? Guess who?
3, 2.
Well, good morning. I hope your Tuesday is off to a fantastic start so far. And weather-wise, I can certainly say that it is another day that actually feels like fall. 2 in a row. How do we manage that? But we are quiet all across the area, a little bit more cloud cover than we saw. So we're starting off slightly warmer than yesterday, but still it feels great out there. Find some time to get outside. And with those clouds, we're only slowly warming things up. So we'll still be in the 60s for the better part of the morning. I'll talk about your afternoon commute and what we can expect with that forecast headed your way in just a few minutes.
Good morning, just about 6:30 on your Tuesday. I'm Road Warrior Hillary Zala. In Pinellas County, I've been on top of an accident along 118th Avenue North for the last couple of hours. The eastbound direction is down to just one lane at 31st Street, Fort North. And let's go live to Sky 10. We're flying over 275 here at Bush Boulevard and starting to see those morning rush hour delays as you're heading south towards the downtown interchange. So you better bet this drive time is a lot heavier than it was just 30 minutes ago, so I'll get those drive times for you in less than 10 minutes.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, October 11th. I'm Allison Crawl.
And I'm Ian Rice. This is your Eye Opener. We'll look at today's top stories at 6:30.
Good afternoon, guys. Our baby's coming home.
Am I back
A
here?
missing girl from Lakeland is safe and headed home.
Yes.
4-year-old Rebecca Lewis was rescued in Memphis. Her kidnapper is now behind bars.
This is Katrina Light.
Trapped by floodwaters, rescuers are going house to house looking for people trapped by rising waters in North Carolina. This as evacuations are ordered over concerns a dam could fail.
What's exciting to me is that we are getting more and more support.
If they want to release more texts saying inappropriate things, we'll continue to talk about them until they're doing inappropriate things to so many of us.
Focusing on Florida, both presidential candidates will be in the Sunshine State today. It comes as a new national poll shows Clinton leading Trump by 11 points.
Imagine how great it would be when your friends and family visit and they got a chance to see our awesome beaches and our downtown nightlife without having to rent a car. Well, that could be coming soon, but this morning there is a big snag in those plans. 10 News reporter Sarah Hollenbeck is live at St. Pete Beach this morning. Transportation leaders want to add a new bus route between the beach and downtown, but Sarah, who's going to pick up the tab for this? You go to standing van after. No, you got an elephant now.
Oh, and the standing.
Now, Sarah, transportation leaders actually can't get St. Pete Beach on board. Then what happens? All right, Sarah Hollenbeck live for us in St. Pete Beach. Sarah, thank you.
6:32 is the time, and the little 4-year-old girl who was kidnapped from her Lakeland home is expected to be back in Florida today. Rebecca Lewis was taken over the weekend, and there was an Amber Alert issued in several states, and she was found in Tennessee on Monday. Her suspected captor, West Wild Hogs, a family friend, has been arrested.
Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump have their eyes set on Florida today. Al Gore will be joining Clinton on the campaign trail in Miami. Bill Clinton will be in Safety Harbor tonight. Trump will be in Panama City today before visiting Lakeland tomorrow. And support for the Republican nominee hit a new low in the wake of the Access Hollywood tape. House Speaker Paul Ryan told GOP colleagues he would no longer defend Trump. Hillary Clinton is trying to make her case to millennials not to vote for him. A new national poll conducted before Sunday's presidential debate has Clinton leading Trump by 11 points nationally. And tomorrow, Trump will be at the Lakeland Linder Regional Airport at 3 o'clock. Right now, we don't have any ticket information for you, but as we learn more, we'll update you here on air and at WTSP.com.
All right, so a big concern for parents this morning. Local businesses were busted, accused of selling booze to underage and undercover buyers. Out of 61 stores and bars Largo police checked, we're told a third illegally sold to minors. Police say this impacts the entire community, from crime to drunk driving. East Bay Groceries allegedly got caught twice, even though there's a sign on the beer cooler warning the clerk will card. Yeah, so workers who illegally sell to minors face a misdemeanor charge, a $500 fine, and up to 2 months in jail. Now that doubles for a second violation. Business owners can also be charged if they're allowing the underage alcohol sales.
Be sure to check your freezer if you bought Publix ice cream anytime recently. The company's recalling its Publix premium chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream because it may have listeria. The container has a sell-by date of May 27th, 2017. You can take it back to Publix for a full refund.
All right, 6:34 is the time, so most of us rely on trash collection right out in front of our houses. But what happens when the garbage truck shows up in the middle of the night? Well, for some, all of that noise can lead to lost sleep and a lot of aggravation. 10 Investigates' Bo Zimmer is looking into a local ordinance, helping one neighborhood put an end to their pre-dawn pickups.
Right out here.
Grad student Carrie Dickey works as a teaching assistant during the day, then takes her own classes at night, and relies on a full night's sleep.
And you need a lot of it, you have to deal with students, you have to deal with life, and sleep is really important in that.
But this summer, her restful nights suddenly got a lot shorter when trash collection in her USF area neighborhood started showing up a little too early.
The first time I ever heard it at 4 a.m., I thought a gun went off.
Even earplugs aren't enough to keep out all the noise. Carrie says she complained to Waste Management, a company contracted through Hillsborough County, but the overnight collections continued.
And that's honestly just not right. You shouldn't be picking up trash when the bulk of your people and the bulk of your citizens are asleep.
Frustrated, Carrie called 10 Investigates for help. We were there when Waste Management's truck rolled in at 4:30 Monday morning. The truck emptying out not just one, but 2 large metal garbage dumpsters. Making matters worse, Carrie's condo sits in the middle of several other apartment communities. So after backing out of her complex, we watched as the loud bangs and booming continued across the fence.
I live about 50 yards from my garbage can, about 30 yards from that garbage can, and I think there's a garbage can up there, maybe that's 200 yards away, and I don't know where these are. Oh yeah, like I said, about 4 a.m. to 6 a.m., it's like a cacophony of just sound exploding.
So we took Carrie's concerns straight to Hillsborough County's Solid Waste Division.
Commercial collection can be very loud. There's backup alarm, there's banging of dumpsters, and we want to avoid that in the residential areas.
The county confirms commercial trash pickup is allowed as early as 3 a.m., but not if the dumpster is within 500 feet of a home. Collection close to residential areas like Mary's isn't allowed until 6 a.m.
We knew right away that it was a violation of contract and of county ordinances.
Solid Waste Director Kim Byer promises the pre-dawn pickups won't continue, saying future violations could result in a fine.
I think it was an overzealous driver, really trying to get his route done early, beat traffic. So, and that does happen sometimes. Again, we're
That was Bo Zimmer reporting now. He says since 10 Investigates contacted Hillsborough County and Waste Management, those early morning pickups we told you about, they have since stopped.
That's good for that woman, for sure. So when you think about getting a family pet, you probably think about getting a dog or a cat.
Yeah.
Pretty normal. Well, one family went a totally different route.
Yeah, so check this out. They have decided to take in a raccoon. James Henson found Bandit when he was chopping down a tree. He thinks the raccoon was just a couple of days old, maybe about 4 inches long, but Henson's took him in just like he was part of their family.
Look at him. I mean, he's not very calm.
No, he just kind of wants to get down and looks like an explorer. Because he's wild, they've been told they've got about a year or so with Bandit until they have to let him go back into the wild because he would become too aggressive at that point to keep as a family pet.
Yeah, well, he's been living with them and being taken care of for so long.
Yeah,
It's going to be tough
you
for
wonder how that will impact him. I guess he likes grapes. That's his favorite food, they said. And yeah, you
He's
see,
not going to find too many grapes out in the
just
wild.
kind of likes hanging out. All right, so celebrities, they are just like us. Coming up, what Ben Affleck was caught doing on the red carpet during a Hollywood premiere.
And a corn maze that will put you in the Halloween spirit. Just how big this one is. Coming up. Tonight on 10 News and CBS at 8 o'clock, it is NCIS, followed by Bull at 9, NCIS New Orleans at 10, and then 10 News at 11.
Tell me what to do next. Get 0% APR for 72 months on a new 2017 Toyota Camry. Toyota, let's go places.
I spent many years as a nuclear missile launch officer. If the president gave me order we had to launch missiles, that would be it. I pray that all would ever come. Self-control may be all that keeps these decisions from
All right, so we got a cool story. A couple things in this plot. The corn maze is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I love the Ben Affleck story because he's a big sports fan. And, you know, what do you do when you got one of your favorite teams playing and you've got a Hollywood premiere to
I
attend?
haven't seen this story
So
yet,
it's cool.
Good morning and welcome back. 6:41 is the time. Here's your bridge update on your Tuesday morning. So the Courtney Campbell Causeway is definitely picking up coming into Tampa in those eastbound lanes. Just check your drive time though, 7 minutes to cross. And the Gandy Bridge right now really hasn't picked up too much into Tampa or on the Pinellas side. This is a live look looking towards Hillsborough County, so we're on the Pinellas side. 5 minutes is your drive time here. And actually the Sunshine Skyway Bridge does still have that high wind advisory.
Yeah, it's a little breezy out there, so be careful as you're driving across that bridge. But overall, we are quiet today. Nothing going on in the way of rain on Storm Tracker 10. Allergy levels, though, they can be a little bit lower, certainly. They're in that moderate range, but some of these are flirting with that moderate to high, especially in
Here are some of the stories we are staying on top of for you here on 10 News this morning. We start with some good news. The 4-year-old girl who went missing from her Lakeland home is expected to be reunited with her family today. Rebecca Lewis was taken over the weekend. After Amber Alerts in several states, law enforcement finally found her in Tennessee on Monday. Her suspected captor, West Wild Hogs, was arrested. A meeting this morning could be a step forward in a new bus service connecting people from St. Pete Beach to downtown St. Pete. But it's causing a big fight between the two communities. The Pinellas Suncoast Transit Authority wants St. Pete Beach to pay $1.2 million to get the bus up and running, but St. Pete Beach says that's too expensive. A few St. Pete business owners, they also fear that the bus could take away customers from beach bars and restaurants. Donald Trump is threatening to continue attacking Bill and Hillary Clinton should more tapes emerge showing him saying inappropriate things. The Republican nominee made the comments in Pennsylvania on Monday, just a day after accusing Clinton of smearing women who accused her husband of sexual assault during Sunday's presidential debate. A new national poll conducted before the debate has Clinton leading by 11 points. That's a check of your headlines. Now here's a check of morning sports.
Happy Tuesday, I'm Ryan Bass. Coming up tonight on 10 Sports, we take a look at the tape and review Bucks Panthers from Monday night. What a win for the Buccaneers in the last couple of seconds. What went right, what went wrong for the Bucks? We'll examine that. Also, we're on Nikita Kucherov watch. The Bolts are expected to come to terms with their young star free agent. We'll have the latest coming up tonight. And USF gets ready for UConn. Willie Taggart takes the podium and meets the media. You'll hear from him tonight. Allison Ian, one of the greatest careers in baseball history. It has come to a close. David Ortiz and the Red Sox were swept by Cleveland in the ALDS yesterday, meaning Big Papi's career is over. Now, even Rays fans can give the 40-year-old a tip of the cap. He finished with 38 homers and 127 RBIs this season at 40 years old. What an unbelievable career.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very impressive career. Speaking of that game,
Okay.
Ben Affleck, huge sports fan, as you know. So what do you do when your hometown team is playing the same night you've got a big movie premiere to attend?
Well, we know what a lot of people would do.
Yeah, so you got to kind of balance those. So last night he was at the premiere for The Accountant, a movie in Hollywood, and he was trying to kind of keep tabs on the Red Sox game. So he's being interviewed on the red carpet as he walks into the movie theater, and a reporter is asking him about the game. And he says, "Hey, is that live? It's on your phone live." And the reporter says, "Yeah." And so he goes, "Okay, let me borrow your phone for a second." So he takes the phone and he watches it just a little bit. He said, quote, "I'm having a heart attack. This is agonizing. I would much rather be watching the game, but this is a job." You could tell he was just kind of torn because he obviously wants to be there for the premiere, but he's also wanting to cheer on his team. The Red Sox lost, but Affleck said he can now root for the Cubs. This is not the first time. You know, Affleck stopped interviews before when they've had breaks and asked about scores.
Oh, really?
Recently, he was doing an interview with Sports Illustrated, and he had a really sad moment when he learned the Bills were beating the Patriots.
Oh.
So there have been some moments when he's kind of caught in that, you know, I'm a sports fan, I'm checking the phone,
Yeah.
and then got to go back to the interview.
Yeah, you can't be walking down the red carpet just staring at your phone or checking it all the time.
But if a reporter happens to have the phone with the game pulled up,
All bets are off, you're allowed.
Yep, you can take a moment and just kind of check the score and see how the play's going.
Celebrities are just like us, aren't they?
Know the score.
So you have to check this thing out. It may get you in the mood for fall. One farm in New York is a hot spot for families. Hundreds of them are lining up for the giant corn maze at the Fairview Farm. This aerial view, look at how big this thing is. It's 8 acres, and it has about 250,000 corn stalks, and all are 12 feet high. That sounds confusing then.
I like that they have to stick together though. You know, they're as a team, they're working through this.
Yeah, so the Ludlow family has been running the corn maze for 16 years, and they change this design every single year. This is pretty cool to make sure that nobody gets lost in the maze overnight, which when you see this, how would you not get lost? Everybody is given a clue sheet. So when you come to a numbered post and you answer that trivia question right, it tells you then which way to turn.
That still looks challenging.
Yes, it does. Let's get over to road warrior Hillary Zala, keeping an eye on the roadways for us on this busy Tuesday morning.
Well, good morning. If you are traveling in Hillsborough County, we are definitely seeing those hot spots. So 275 is already getting extremely slow down to actually 17 miles per hour if you're passing Fowler and Fletcher, and your drive time is 26 minutes from the apex down to I-4. That's almost a 30-minute drive time, so you're about 15 minutes heavy there. And then I-4 going into downtown Tampa, your drive time is 11 minutes. That's from 75 to 275. That's not the worst. It'll be all morning. So I-4 drivers, if you can get out the door in the next couple of minutes, you'll save yourself some
those are about to get really busy. Ashley. All right, off to a quiet start this morning. Take a look at some of these temperatures. 65 right now, Carrollwood, Land O'Lakes, just an absolutely gorgeous start to the day today. We're at 71 degrees now in St. Pete with 72. Our warm spot in Sarasota, 72. That's not so bad, and that's the warmest numbers we're seeing out there. But we've got a lot of cloud cover, which means they're going to be pretty stable over the next couple of hours, and they're really not going to start increasing at all until the sun comes up, which is still a little bit less than an hour from now. So quiet over Clearwater Beach this morning. We will be tracking some isolated rain chances for today, but when we say isolated, I do mean very few and far between, and on top of that, we're not going to talk about, a couple of heavy downpours. What we're going to see are very light, patchy, drizzly types of rain working their way in from east to west. So we could see some of that picking up around midday, but our coverage is only going to be around 10 to 20%. Notice as we start getting some breaks in the clouds this afternoon, we'll have a little bit more energy. So maybe some moderate rainfall in there from time to time, but the bulk of this is going to be very light, in and out very quickly, and not going to be causing you any problems, certainly for that morning commute, and unlikely big issues for your afternoon commute as well. We will heat things up, but slowly. Again, a lot of cloud cover, which is a few breaks starting to work their way in. So we'll top out around 84 for the Tampa Bay area, and there will be some spots where it's going to be a little bit more of a struggle to even get up above 81, 82 degrees. So all in all, it should be a pretty comfortable day, but not much sunshine. So here's Nicole. This is likely to impact Bermuda, but nowhere else are we going to see any issues from this one. Winds are down at 16 miles per hour. This is going to continue to move away from the mainland U.S. And for us, well, we've got high pressure building in just to our north, so we are keeping things nice and quiet as well. We've got those northeast winds, and of course, well, we've got those cooler temperatures and lower rain chances. Looking ahead to the weekend, just an isolated chance of a stray shower, but overall, we're looking great. Temperatures in the upper 80s, but our humidity's not so high that it's going to feel like 95, 96 degrees, anything like that. It's going to feel pretty close to what our actual temperatures are going to be for the next several days, with about a 10 to maybe some days a 20% chance to have some showers in there. The bulk of our activity, though, it's not going to be much. It's going to be some light rains and drizzle for maybe our inland areas over the next several days. Hey, as you're getting that morning cup of coffee, make sure you snag your copy of the morning paper and check out our 10 weather forecast in the Tampa Bay Times, or if you live in Polk County, grab your copy of the Ledger.
Let's go live outside this morning to downtown St. Petersburg. We love hearing that forecast from Ashley. We've got a great week ahead of us. Hopefully you're having a great start to your morning. We're back in just a few minutes. Stick around.
10 News is brought to you by the Golden Diamond Source. This is Mike's office.
So have you guys been following this thing with Ken Bone, the guy in the red sweater that asked the question at the debate, and now it's like an internet meme, and he's trending, and he went from like 2 followers on Twitter to thousands of followers. We've got a story about him coming up, so if you don't know, then tune in now and then you can learn about it.
The background dancer is the way
Yep.
We want to make your experience absolutely.
It's chilly in here today.
It is a little cool.
Not as brutal as yesterday. Oh, I thought I was dying.
But it was so nice outside.
I want to go get one of those chili mocha Starbucks drinks and sit outside and enjoy.
So nice. We had dinner outside last night. It was just very calm.
I had dinner at 4 o'clock.
Nice. We were right about there, 4:30.
Yeah.
Yep.
And when I say I had dinner, I mean I ate a sandwich and an apple,
Okay.
brushed
Sounds
my
good to
teeth,
me.
and
Food.
passed out to Netflix. It's real exciting. You want to go to the saddest part about my sandwich? I couldn't find jelly, so it was just peanut butter on bread.
I love just a peanut butter sandwich. Sometimes peanut butter with a little honey.
Didn't have honey. That was just.
I haven't had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in so long.
I haven't either, but it was kind of what I had, and I didn't want to go to Publix at like that late, so I was like, yeah, peanut butter and
That
jelly.
works.
Except I was like, I think I must have thrown out my jelly, and Lord knows the last time I even used it. So.
I had one the other day, I think, because we made it for Grant. He didn't want it, and I was like, well,
I'll eat it.
Looks good to me.
Yeah.
But they were like little squares because we'd cut them up for him. So it's like,
Bite size.
I wouldn't have the patience for that.
I'm wearing purple today, and I didn't even know.
I am not.
I
Good thing I have previous pictures.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Struggling today.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh. I started something.
you got it?
Yep, you did.
Oh, well, thanks, Allison. I just saw this.
Welcome back. Just about 5 minutes before 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. So children who grow up without a parent are more likely to take part in risky behaviors before they become teenagers. Researchers in England followed 7-year-olds who either lost a parent because of death or because of a relationship breakdown. The researchers found that children were more likely to drink or smoke by the time they were 11 years old.
The brightest stars of CBS daytime television were shining at the Paley Center for the media to celebrate 30 years on top of the ratings. The ladies of the talk joined The Price is Right's Drew Carey and CBS soap opera stars to look back on the network's impact on daytime TV. So after Sunday's heated presidential debate, of course, there was a winner. For many people, though, it was not one of the candidates.
You may have seen this all over your Facebook feed, on Twitter over the past couple of days.
Oh, Ken, yeah.
Yeah, so Ken Bone became an internet sensation after asking a question to the candidates. Now, according to social media, his fame was fueled by things like his red sweater, white shirt tie combo, thick mustache, the disposable camera that he had with him. Some are even saying there's going to be a Halloween costume inspired by him.
Yeah, it's been
this
tweeted
Halloween.
out how to create this Halloween costume.
Yeah, so Amazon has sold out of the sweater he had on as well. They had that up for sale online, and they're sold out. In terms of who he's going to vote for, he said he's going to wait for the final debate, and he's going to make his decision after that, which is next week.
The guy went from like 2 followers on Twitter, and now he has tens of thousands of people.
And
he
continues to
responds
tweet.
and he tweets
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Probably didn't realize that one question was going to
make him famous.
Yeah, make him go viral.
All over the internet.
Yeah. Well, right now we are in rush hour, so a live look for you at the Howard Franklin Bridge coming into Tampa. So this is at the Kennedy Airport exit. Really not looking that bad. Definitely seeing a delay, though. And 75 right here at Fowler Avenue in Hillsborough County, you can see those brake lights going south into Tampa. That's where you're going to have to leave a little early.
All right, and we are nice and quiet, not just for today, although we won't see much sunshine. We're only looking at a 10 to 20% chance of rain for the next 7 days. And you know what? No highs near 90.
Yeah, love it. Thanks for joining us this morning. Hope you enjoy this nice weather throughout the day today. Weather and traffic at 7:26. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
It just felt like I stick my arms in the moment and applaud.
So excited. All right.
No more 90s.
Enjoy the day, guys. Thanks for chatting with us.
We will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.